Hello, welcome back to Ceramic Crafts by Maria. Today I'm going to be making my doors tray. I am going to be using the JDiction Crystal Clear Epoxy Resin. I'm using pink glass bits around the edges. I'll be using the UV DTF sticker, which I've cut down to size. It'll fit in there nicely. And I will be using the cling film technique. But I'm using a dust sheet for painters and decorators. These. I don't like the feel of cling film, and it doesn't look like it's easy to come out either. So I'm going to be using this technique. So I will do a clear layer, then the cling film or the dust sheet, and then wait for that to dry, peel that off, black layer. And then when that's cured, I'll turn it over and I'll put the sticker on, the UV DTF sticker, and then put a top coat over the top of that. So it's going to be in 3 stages. I've never done anything like this. I've never used broken glass. I've used stones, but I've never used broken glass. I've never used the UV DTF stickers, and I've never done the cling film technique. So wish me luck. We'll see how it goes, and if it works out, great, and if it doesn't, then it's a learning curve for us all. So I'm going to go and mix up the resin and get it debubbled, and I'll bring you back. See you soon. I started pouring without pressing record. I've mixed up 230 millilitres. It should have only been at 200, but I went 15 mils over with the A. I put a little bit of crushed crystal into the clear. I also, as you saw, put some of the pink glass in the edges. I'll give it a little stir around to make sure they're all in there. There probably will be trapped bubbles. That's going to be inevitable for me. I think I'm going to pour this into a mould. I'm going to do a reindeer with some of this, because why not? Don't think I've ever used this one. I'm pouring extra slow so I don't put a load of bubbles in there. Got to dome the bottom, because don't forget, resin shrinks. Right, I'm mixing sand in. I'm going to try and do one of these island moulds that came today. Never done one of these before. I probably haven't added enough sand. And it'll probably be clear on the bottom, which will be the top. I do like these. I have seen them being done. I think they're different. I've probably not seen them being done enough to know what I'm doing. Trial and error. That's how we learn. As you saw, I had some left over, so I put some sand in, some just plain sand off Amazon. I have put them on my curing machine because they're just extras and they're flat enough to go in there. And they're now out of my way. We have now got to do the cling film technique. I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's go for it. Right, we want to lay that on there. I'm going to move this in case it spills over. And we're going to press down into the resin. Move it gently until you're happy. I think I've just pressed really too hard. I suppose actually bubbles are going to look quite nice, because there is like little dots on the actual design that I'm using. So I actually don't mind the bubbles underneath. That's a good job for how many I can see. I think I'm happy with that, so I'm going to leave that now. You can see the bubbles in there. I don't mind that at all. I don't know how I can avoid getting some bubbles in, so if we're going to put some in, might as well make a feature out of them. Right, be interesting to see how this turns out. When that's cured, I'm going to brush on this. It's like a nail colour powder. but it's like goes pink and I don't know what else colour. But apparently this one's a pink one. So we will see. We'll let those set. I'm going to turn my curing machine on with that. Obviously I'm not going to put this in, so I don't know how that would work. I will bring you back when it's ready to take this off and brush this on and then put a black layer on. So I will see you soon. Take care. Hey, welcome back. It's been 3 hours since I poured this, and I just want to see if I can get it, because I need it to be tacky to be able to make the mica powder stick. Oh, this isn't going to be easy. I finally managed to get all of the dust sheet off. Perhaps that weren't such a great idea, but it's worked. It was just a little bit of time consuming getting it out. It must have took me about 10 minutes to get it all out, cut it all out as much as I possibly could. It was alright on the centre bit. It was where the resin had tucked into the folds and hardened over the actual dust sheet, where it was tricky to get it out. But it's done, and I'm ready to do the next stage. I'm actually really happy with the way that's gone for my first time. And I will still use these dust mats, because I bought 3 extra large dust mats, and obviously I only use a tiny bit, and there's loads. So I'll still use it, but I won't do it the pattern as tight maybe next time. And then it should just peel away like it did on most of it. The next layers can go into my resin curing machine. So it should be all done tonight, hopefully. I'm hoping to upload this video tomorrow, so that's why I want to try and get it all done and finished. I like to upload Fridays and Saturdays. Like I said in my previous videos, that might not always be possible due to being disabled and having family commitments. I take my dad to all his doctor's appointments and hospital appointments, and I also homeschool my daughter, which is why I'm usually doing this at night when all the jobs are done. So yeah, I can't always upload on a Friday and a Saturday, but that is the plan. If I don't, there is usually a very good reason. That's ready now for the black. I'm going to get that mixed up and I'll bring you back for the pour. See you soon. Right, I mixed up 300 mils, but I spilt so much on the table. So I'm not 100% sure how much I've got, but I've got enough. So that's all that matters. I'm having a bit of a night of it, to be honest. I'm spilling things, I'm dropping things. That's not like me, to be fair. Hopefully this tray turns out really good, but we'll see. The way things are going for me at the moment, it'll probably be a complete disaster. But I'm going to think positive. It's going to turn out really good. That's if my phone's even recording, or I don't delete it if it is recording. I'm really hoping and praying it turns out really well. But like I said, if it doesn't turn out right, I've always got some more UV DTFs. I need to pick it up now, guys. Can you believe that? Don't know where anything is because I tied it up. Yay, did it. This is a stand for that extra I made. I know I'm not going to have enough black, but I'm going to mix the two, black and the blue. Probably won't even have enough of that one either. I'm going to put them on for a couple of hours, and then I'll bring you back to put the UV DTFs on, and then the final layer on the top. I'll see you then. Hopefully things will go a bit better in the next layer. Alright, see you soon. Hello, welcome back. You know, I said I was having a really rough day in the craft room today. Well, I had this on a shelf in my curing machine, and when I went to get it out of my resin curing machine, it was attached to that, like that. So I've just had to spend 10-15 minutes taking this off. It broke the shelf, so I'll only ever be able to use that now for bigger items, bigger moulds. They can still sit in there. But yeah, so I've lost the shelf, and I've got a load of sanding to do now, because I don't know if you can see, but I don't know if you can see actually, but it's raised really high. Do you know what? I shouldn't have expected anything less, because today has been really rough in my craft room. But I'm going to show you the fails as well as the positives. I'm going to show you all the negatives as well, and that's a big negative for me because I've lost a shelf. I'm going to demould this first. This is still very, very, very bendy. But, oh, I like that effect. Look at that. I don't know if you can see. All around here. That is really pretty effect. That's just with the black and blue. And this had the rest of the sand in it. And then I just topped it up with the blue that I had left over from the island moulds. Okay, some of the blue seeped up through. I might be able to sand that off. But yeah, that's quite a cute little mould. I tried doing aqua cast in here, or resin-crete, and nah, it's too thin. It just kept snapping. But obviously resin's okay in there. But that's quite a sweet little thing. And then that goes in there. I think today's things are just going to be a disaster, if I'm honest. I don't think I'm going to get this half my shelf. I don't think I'm going to get much decent stuff today. These I'm going to put clear on the top. The other ones I messed up, but we will see them anyway. It's still nice. It doesn't look like the ocean, I don't think. That one I'm going to fill up a bit with clear. And this one. That one's nice. Because it looks like the waves are coming. Where it's gone white. Yeah. I know I broke the seal, but it won't hurt. Not with these ones. They're so tight and full in there. But I'm going to put clear in these ones. And clear in these ones. Right. Let's see this mess. I cannot believe that. Mind you, it looks like an A. And my daughter's name is Angel. So be interesting to see what all the rest is like anyway. With that technique. Some black has gone down the side. Look. Yeah, it really did seep through there. I love that effect. Actually. But half of the... Can you see? Half of that is missing. Where the resin didn't go through the glass. And here. Oh, this is such a fail. But I'm glad I'm still showing you. Because that's what this channel's about. I won't be putting this sticker on. Because I think I can do it so much better. I love that technique. And that powder is absolutely stunning. I don't think I'm going to do the glass around the side. I'm actually not a fan of it. Such a shame because that is beautiful pattern. Like really, really nice. And the bubbles in it look like pearls. Can you see? Like here and there and there. They look like little pearls in there. But the effect is beautiful. I love that effect. At least I know that thing works, even though it took me ages to get it out. But I'm going to redo it tomorrow. I mean, it's 1:30 now in the morning. So I won't start it tonight, but I will do one tomorrow. And I'll get these topped up as well. Do I demould him? He never went in my curing machine. Do I risk it? Why not have another fail to add to the list? Now, I added gold chameleon powder because I had him clear with the crushed crystal, and then I spilt it, so I had to top him up. So I only had black to top him up with, so I put some gold chameleon powder on the clear before I poured the black. I just wondered if it would shine through him, but we will see. I've never done this one, so I don't know how hard it is to get his head out. Or okay, so he's out. Does it shine through? Oh, it does a little bit. It looks like he's wearing trousers. Well, at least there was some success today, because he's really cute. So, him in his little trousers. He can cure now. I am now leaving my craft room, and hopefully I'll return and it'll be better and things might work. This was an epic fail. Hopefully I can get this made tomorrow. I'm going to post this video anyway, because I want you to see all the things I get wrong as well as all the things I do, because if I only post the videos as a success, then I'm not being honest and true. I make mistakes. I'm human. I'm learning. It's obvious there's going to be mistakes made. I'm not very happy about my shelf because I love this little machine. What can I do? It's done now. I've got to be positive and move forward. I had a feeling this was going to go wrong anyway, so I'm not actually disappointed because I kind of prepared for it, I think. So I will still post this video, and I will hopefully post another video doing this exact same thing. Well, not exact same thing, I hope, because I don't want to ruin another shelf. But yeah, doing the same technique, and hopefully we'll get a successful one going for my daughter eventually. Bless her. She'll have to wait another day or two. But I do have a video, a premiere coming on Saturday at 10 AM UK time. That video, I really enjoyed that one, and it wasn't a fail like this one. So go ahead and watch that one on Saturday at 10. I will put a sign on the thumbnail saying that this video is a fail. So if you don't want to watch fails, then you don't click on this one. It's been one of those days, guys. Everything's gone wrong. I've spilt resin. I've wasted resin. I've dropped things. I've broken things. I've now got a massive hole in my JDiction curing machine shelf. So hopefully things will be better in the morning, and then I can redo this video and hopefully make a success of this, because that would be such a beautiful design. I am so in love with that, to be fair. That is so pretty. I'm not going to use the crushed crystal in it. It takes over the pattern. But when I do make another one of these, I'm going to top these up as well. So I'm going to say good night. Take care. Bye.